Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the second game of this best of 3 series. Night Elf Mirror on the map Amazonia. On the top right we have DKH's WarchiefRich. Some may think he's an Orc player. I honestly thought, as soon as I heard this guy's name, I thought it was an Orc player, but nevertheless, he's a Night Elf. Either way, WarchiefRich is currently up 1-0. Against his opponent, I guess. You could say iHuntress is his opponent. Not much with a background, I would say, particularly for this particular ZOTAC Cup. I was rather surprised that we actually had an unknown coming into the round of 8. iHuntress not really with a knowledgeable background, so I have no idea how to comment on his playstyle, so yeah. But so far it looks like it's pretty much standard, I think. He just played a little sloppy in the first game, not getting like 2 out of 3 creeps experience gained from those 2 creep camps. Not creep camps, but just creeps onto his demon hunter. I think it set him back a little bit. Not too much, but you know, silly mistakes like that can eventually accumulate and just screw you over later on. And of course, I think maybe his decision making was rather questionable, going for rather early. It was kind of an all-in-ish thing, I guess. Maybe it could have worked if only he was able to just finish off WarchiefRich before Ancient of Lore started kicking in, because eventually the Huntresses got obsolete. That's how I would describe it, at least. Demon Hunter for WarchiefRich is going to be coming out. We'll be able to get the last hits off on these 3 creeps, and we'll get to level 2 on the next one. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter for Huntress as well. He will be able to pick up a +6 Claws of Attack compared to WarchiefRich's Gloves of Haste. +3 Agility will be picked up, and +3 agility as well for the red side. So far it does not look like any mistakes were made, so maybe this might be looking good for the newcomer, but only time will tell. Early tier 2 for iHuntress. Meanwhile, WarchiefRich is building a Hunter's Hall fairly early on. This might actually transpire into mass Huntresses. No, it's not. It's just going to be a Tree of Ages jump over here. I think that WarchiefRich would add in a couple of Huntresses to his army mix. He is going to do that right now, and this mouse wheel is extremely infuriating. I'm trying to fix this over here, but to no avail will be working. Oh well. Either way, going back to this game, we have iHuntress actually going on a little bit of a tear on the main base of WarchiefRich. We'll be forcing him to pop wisps in and out of that entangled gold mine. Archer is also accompanying that Demon Hunter, and the wisps are eventually gonna run out of space in that gold mine. There we go. Looks like WarchiefRich will be resorting to using those moonwalls instead. It's taking a very long time for him to actually retaliate to this. Finally bringing back his army over here. I'm actually rather surprised it took this long. I think it was rather mistakeful. Yeah, like main base over creep camps is generally my thinking, but maybe it's not always the best. Either way, what's going on back at iHuntress' main base? No Hunter Soul. He is placing down an Ancient of Wonders, which is a difference between WarchiefRich. Yeah, generally people would take Ancient of Wonders at tier 2. But of course, I don't think it's... No, actually it is. It should be time to place down a Hunter's Hole as well. Generally would be the time to go for... finish off Hunter's Hole and then get double Ancient of Lores. So I think WarchiefRich is at least ahead in that front. Plus he added in a couple of Huntresses as well to his army mix. Meanwhile, iHuntress is solely relying, I think, on his archers. Actually, I am actually mistaken a lot. iHuntress already had his hunters all out, so not really, I don't think, different in terms of just tech path. So yeah, sorry about that. Maybe WarchiefRich might be behind now because he doesn't have an Ancient of Wonders. But let's just see who places down the production buildings first. And actually a rather early tier 3 for iHuntress. A scary move, in my honest opinion, especially in a small map like Amazonia. I think this is rather risky. I think tier 2 would have been more safer, as we now have WarchiefRich knocking on the main doors with a Naga Sea Witch in hand as well. So double Huntresses, Demon Hunter, and Naga Sea Witch is going to be coming out. Level 2 mana burn as well for the green Demon Hunter. That is also something to take into consideration, as that is now 100 mana burn instead of 50. But it looks like WarchiefRich's Naga Sea Witch is going to be chased down rather early, will be taken down. Maybe this will result in WarchiefRich just having a bad start, will be forced to TP out of there, but he does have double Ancient of Lores on its way. We also have another Ancient of War for iHuntress. Yeah, so all in all, I think that iHuntress got the better end of that, able to take down the Naga Sea Witch, and even then still be able to place down double Ancient of Lores eventually, plus tier 3 as well. Okay, let's see how this will turn out. Naga Sea Witch is being hunted by the Demon Hunter. We'll be able to burn her fairly quickly with that mana burn, but the Staff of Preservation did prevent that too rather early. Either way, Demon Hunter needs to be careful. He did get mana burn before he could get off his own, so of course can't actually do any extra damage to the Demon Hunter, but this Demon Hunter for WarchiefRich is doing a fairly nice job fending off against those two red heroes. Let's see how well he will do at the support of Moonwalls, I guess. But here we go, WarchiefRich getting himself back his Naga Sea Witch. Will be able to fend that Demon Hunter off and shoo him away, basically. And Dryads, and I would imagine Bears is on its way for WarchiefRich. Meanwhile, Bears just instantly for iHuntress. I think he wants that Rejuvenate, but once those Dryads get Abolished Magic, then Rejuvenate would be a rather pointless, I guess, investment in terms of mana. Let's see how this will unveil. iHuntress did try to clear out that gold mine. I think he was intending to go for an expand, but was not able to because of the constant harassment from WarchiefRich. And this is not looking good. The second moon wall will be destroyed eventually. We do have one bear out, but that will be given to the Naga Sea Witch. GG from iHuntress. That is going to be actually a really quick series, so either way, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next series. I have no idea who is who, so yeah. Anyway, take care.